welcome to the 2023 edition, I suppose. It's the first recording 2023. Happy New Year!
Yeah.
Enthusiasm all around from James here.
Been awake for a while.
Yes. And we're going to be playing a 3,250
points.
Yes, I got it right, almost. So we're going to be playing 3,250 points of what used to be the Melos mission pack, but what is the meeting engagement asymmetrical objectives. So we're going to be playing that. You'll see our objectives that we're going to be playing in a low quality graphic some point here and here. Blame the editor. Do you want to go over your list first, James?
Depends if I can remember it all without battle scribes.
Oh, are you braving it?
No. So I have Erebus as my warlord, who has the Shadow of the Throne warlord trait, obviously. And obviously I'm doing the Dark Brethren because everyone likes dark stuff.
dark things, ooh.
He is joined by a Primus Medicae with a Tainted Blade, which is Rending and Murderous Strike on a 6+. And they are joined by 8 command squads, Marines? Eight Marines of command squad variety. They all have power fists and boarding shields because
they can't take thunderhammers.
Yeah.
I
tried.
In as quickly summed up as possible, yeah. No, for no reason particularly that power fists are good.
Well, they'd lose an attack for taking a boarding shield. So why would you give them a sword? Give them a fist, and then they could be strength 10 because of Dark Brethren getting the boons.
Well, you're assuming you're going to kill your sacrifice unit in the first turn.
They're in a Land Raider, which is what I was going to get to next. It's slightly harder to kill them yet. They're in a Land Raider Phobos with a Searchlight.
No, I thought I meant you killing me because I've got the sacrifice units, haven't I?
Yeah, I get to pick it though.
Yeah.
I picked the unit that's going to die. It's not going to be a difficult unit to pick. You are Solar Auxilia, so there is very little heavy armour. For elites, I have 2 Maragar with 2 Tainted Talons. 2 Tainted Claws. And then for my 3rd and 4th elite, I have 2 units of 3 Grav Rapiers. For troops, 3 squads of 10 Tactical Marines with absolutely no upgrades because points are important. They're in Rhinos with Searchlights and additional Combi Bolters.
So you've got 2 Combi Bolters on each Rhino?
Yep, so 4 bolt gunshots. Guns go burr.
Yeah, fair enough. Is that because you're so terrified of weapon destroyed results?
No, because it doesn't really affect them because it doesn't matter because they're not a primary weapon, they're a defensive weapon, so I can pick which one I want. They don't have a 360 pintle direction. And then for troops 4 and 5, I have 2 units of 7 Warpfire Plasma Gun support squads.
Well, this is you were saying that you reckon the optimal number is 7 rather than 5, right? Yeah. So it's the nice balance in between.
Doing enough damage or rolling well and wiping a squad out, or rolling badly and still doing something.
Yeah.
Whereas if you only got 5 guys, you roll badly, you just... No. They are...
Well, I was going to say at least you can't overheat and kill yourself with those 5.
Yeah...
Erebus
can, because he's got a plasma pistol, so he can do that.
He can, yeah, as I've just learned in our Legion rundown.
They are in Rhinos with another Combi Bolter, Searchlights, and their final upgrade is an Augury Scanner, because everyone likes Augury Scanners. No fast attacks. For heavy support, I have a pseudo compulsory 5-man Lascannon squad with an Augury Scanner, and 2 5-man Warpfire Plasma Cannon squads with Augury Scanners, and that is 3,248 points.
So when you say pseudo compulsory, what you mean is like the compulsory 3 heavy supports?
No, it's the compulsory Lascannon team. Oh, you have tanks. I have Lascannons. Oh, you have dreadnoughts. I have Lascannons. I'm only taking a 5-man squad.
You've not got a Tech Marine in your army though, have you?
No. Why would I take a Tech Marine?
Because if you take a Tech Marine, a normal Lascannon squad becomes as scary as an Iron Havoc squad from 1.0.
But then I might as well just take the 2.5 extra Lascannons for a Tech Marine with an Augury Scanner.
I suppose, but...
Swings and roundabouts.
Anyway, I'm more a Lascannon half full kind of guy.
I just roll badly, so it won't matter how many I have, it doesn't matter how. If I'm still hitting on 2s and rolling on 1s, it makes no difference.
That is completely unarguable.
Which, obviously, if you have watched the Sector Wargaming, a Omega fired at my Lascannons, I will return fire. Rolled 4 1s and a 3 to shoot back. So it wouldn't matter if I had Techmarine with a Cognisignum because I still would have missed. Anyway, on to Mr. Cheetah with the Battle Scribe.
Yes, I have decided to be slightly more professional at this. So I've got a Legate Marshal who's got Inferno Pistol, Thunderhammer, Artificer Armour, Iron Halo, Cyber Familiar.
So he's going to try and one-bomb one of my Maragars with that Thunderhammer.
Well, he's only strength 6, so he'll be wounded on like 7.
What's his weapon skill?
5.
Okay, so he is hitting me on 5s, that's fine. I thought he was going to say weapon skill 3, I'm like, yeah.
Oh no, he's going to be cowering at the back in a command squad. With that, he's got a Tactical Command Tertio of 10 companions with 2 grenade launchers, Command Vox, Augury Scanner, and a Cohort Vexilla, which is like a leadership bubble Vexilla. Oh, it's worth mentioning I'm taking Solar Doctrine. So all my Velataris are line troops. I know, he's a shocker. He's just like normal Solar in version 1. So after the 10 companions, I've got 2 companion squads who are like the special weapons teams. So both of them have a heavy void armour sergeant and 10 melter guns with a Vox Interlink and Augury Scanner.
Which is probably still cheaper than a tactical squad.
280 points. So
Amara
not
Gal.
too much more expensive.
Yeah.
They're both in Aurochs transports with Pintle multi-lasers. Start stacking up the multi-lasers early. Then into my troops, I've got an infantry tertio with 2 10-man rifle squads. They've both got Vox Interlinks and are in Aurochs with multi-lasers. I've got another infantry tertio, which is 10 men with a Vox Interlink, no transport, making a bigger footprint on the field, which is really annoying actually. I've then got a Velataris tertio with 9 command Velatari, a command Vox in that squad, 2 squads of 20 Velataris with 15 Volkite chargers and 5 axes in each squad. The Velataris Prime does not have heavy void armour. Idiots, they turned up without their proper armour on. But anyway, you win some, you lose some. I've then got a Velataris tertio with 10 Velataris Storm, Vox Interlink in an Aurochs transport with a Pintle multi-laser, 10 Velataris Vanguard with heavy flamers, Vox Interlink in an Aurochs with a multi-laser. I've then got another Velataris tertio with 10 Storm, Vox Interlink in an Aurochs transport with a multi-laser. I've got 2 medics, which are in the big blob squads of Velataris. I've got 3 rapier carriages with Gravis multi-lasers. 2 rapier carriages with quad launchers, both with shatter shells. And then I've got, in its inaugural game on the channel, the first true super heavy that I've ever used, a Stormblade, which is
Strength
tasty.
9, AP3, breaching 4+, massive blast 7-inch.
Yes.
72-inch range, so I can't hide.
Yes. And it is 750 points. It's a fair whack of the army, but...
And for anyone paying attention, Phil, Max's list, I nearly did it, sorry. Max's list, in that air and straight like that one, I'll just believe what he tells me at this point. There was so many things.
Well, there's just so many squads. I think there's 10 troops section squads.
So twice mine.
Yeah, and then I've got 3 in my HQs, and there's just an absolute plethora.
My head hurts me. I haven't even started rolling dice. There is no night fighting.
No, there is no night fighting
because he's scared of the dark.
Yeah, you don't fight Mega Men in the dark.
No, but Mega Men fight you. We need all the advantages we can get.
You said you didn't mind.
And Erebus is going to pick the shooting phase for his additional reaction.
I'll pick the shooting phase for mine additional. As in, I didn't declare Warlord trait. I'll pick the Stoic Defender Warlord trait where I get pinning for my Warlord and his unit. And an extra shooting.
Good thing Erebus is fearless.
It's more about the shooting phase reaction. I want to hide from your plasma cannons a little bit.
I've only got 10 guys.
I'm terrified about my squishy people dying.
Isn't that what the Imperial Army's for?
Yeah, but I want them to die slower. Slower.
Then asked to be salamanders.
No, I'm apparently loyalist today, it seems.
Well, yes, because otherwise the one unit in my army that has hatred loyalist doesn't get to do anything. It's like, oh yes, I'm going to hit you on 3s. Oh no, I miss with 10 attacks. And I don't get to re-roll them because I don't hate you enough.
I hate you slightly less. But yeah, with that, I think we'll get into deployment.
Yep.
If you like the game, don't forget to hit like, comment below what you liked, what you didn't like, whether I could have done that list better so as people could actually follow it, and subscribe. All of that lets me know that you like these sort of games and we will play more of them. If you really liked it, there is a Patreon link below where you can get yourself access to the Discord, a bounty tray, and ad-free videos. And with that, if you like the mini mag trays that helps me move across the field faster, there is a link below to them as well as a discount code in the Patreon. We'll get into the game. So this is our deployment, and we've got the map obviously set up before deployment. That's usually how it works, isn't it? So we've got in the middle the quarry setup, which is getting the awakened demon gate that you might have seen on the channel before. That's where it was made for, on the perfectly oval base. So we've got this big quarry that it's put a real dampener, hasn't it, on our deployment.
It hasn't. It's like, oh look, we have gun lines. We don't have gun lines anymore.
No, we have not. We've got a few woods scattered about as well, just to provide a bit of cover.
Or what's left
round,
of them.
Yeah, round the outside. So the objectives on the field, I've got my deployment zone objective here. James has got the crucified ultramarine. We've got the demon gate as an objective. The command box an objective. We've got the statue of the Delegatus Praevium there. We've got the
Servo skull.
servo skull here. Yeah. So then onto my deployment, I've got 3 las rifle squads, 2 in the Aurochs with multi-lasers, 1 just out in the open. Maybe just going to be sacrificial lambs to the Marigal that they're staring down. But really, I need to just get some board presence into the midfield before James runs all over me. So they've gone there to just move up. I've got my Stormblade that wants to take a sort of flanking route, but that might be scuppered since James put his Marigal there. Got my quad mortars and multi-lasers who they had to deploy together because of the tertio rule, but I don't know whether that's the best place for them. They were just sort of left over because of the big quarry. We've got a Velataris in Aurochs ready to speed forwards. The 2 big Velataris blobs in the middle so that I could split them either way. I've got the command section with companions and the Velataris command section, who's got my leader in. And then I've got Velataris, Heavy Flamer and Volkite on the right flank to go a flanking manoeuvre that way. But James has sort of countered it with his Erebus and Land Raider.
Hera Fun Bus.
Oh, I see what you did there.
So, obviously, Land Raider, Proteus in inverted commas, with obviously the friend makers inside. 5-man las cannon team eyeing up anything they can shoot. That don't want to be in front of the big massive blast template, so they're going to look at the little things they can blow up. 5 warp-fire plasma cannons because strength 6, armor 11. Yep, they can hurt some things. Same principle with the warp-fire plasma guns in the Rhinos. Tactical squad, another warp-fire plasma guns because most of the infantry is this side, and obviously AP4 and rending and fun stuff. Because I was running out of room and they can move and shoot.
Yes.
Squad number 1, obviously they're going to have to wiggle their way around, as we agreed that is impassable terrain, but you can sort of run up.
Well, so basically, just as a note on this, we're going to count the brown areas as open terrain, and are we counting the cliff faces impassable or difficult terrain to get up? It's up to you.
Can you run up that?
No, I can't. So, our Space Mega Men might be able to though. But yeah, let's do it as impassable.
Yeah.
And so yeah. It seems fitting. I will say, while we're going over this, you have a ladder here marked by the red spot, and as well as a way to get over from the building.
Not that I want to go anywhere outside my vehicle in front of that massive big gun.
Are you sure? I'd really like you to cross that.
I really wouldn't like to.
Squad.
So these guys are going to probably just run up and hopefully not die. 2 more Rhinos with tactical squads inside. The other grav carriers, which can see and shoot stuff. The other friend makers are going towards the other friend maker to make friends and just go. And then the other warp-fire plasma cannon squad to just
do some things and
do
some
some
stuff.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have no idea how this game's going to go. I think it's going to be hilarious.
Well, I think the feeling's mutual there, because there's, just with your bang bus over here and your Marigal, I'm like, Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them.
It was a choice of putting one on one side or one on the other, but these guys ignore the cover, so they just walk through, whereas this Sod's Law would roll a 1 and just like, oh no, I put it in reverse, I stalled it, sir, I'm sorry.
Just immediately immobilise itself on there.
And with Strength 9, although it's AP3, so I have a 2+ rerollable armour save because Warding Shields make me heavy.
Yeah.
But then the rending is just, nah.
Yeah.
Nah today.
So do you want to roll to seize?
I would like to.
I mean, you can forgo the chance if you would like.
So before I roll to seize, I'm going to pick the furthest right Tercio as my primary target, obviously, for killing.
Is it a unit?
No,
or
it says a unit, but that Tercio is a unit and then it splits off. Or does it have to stay?
No, it's separate units, so you'll get a kill point for each one if you're doing kill
Right.
point. So I don't know James's objective yet, but yeah, you will get a kill point for each one if you kill it, and it will all count as a separate.
Yeah.
So you don't have to declare the entire tertio for that sacrificial offering. You just have to kill the one thing.
Just the vehicle on your furthest right, or the furthest right of the view is my furthest left.
Okay.
And are the gods going to be willing?
They are. Oh, this happens far too much on this channel.
That's the first time I've seen it in absolute ages.
Well,
so I'm going to take it.
Yes, I imagine, and I think so. Word bearers turn 1. So the start of word bearers turn 1.
Unexpectedly turn 1.
Yes, we've actually decided, just for James's ease, that we record just at the end of the movement phase.
Yep.
Or we might do the start and end.
Or both.
Whichever.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
So to start off with, obviously, the Marigal went Leroy and Jenkins towards the big scary thing, and the big scary thing...
Well, I decided discretion was the better part of valour and moved backwards 6 inches directly away.
Brave, brave. So Robin...
Exactly.
The 2 rhinos with attack squads in just shimmied around to keep themselves in cover. The Grav Rapiers moved up, and probably not able to shoot this turn, but should be able to next turn. These 3 rhinos had to stay still, because if I moved them anywhere, they wouldn't be able to fire, and they need to fire. Obviously they didn't move, because if they move they can't shoot.
That's the last cannon squad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the Friend Maker is lining up the thing it wants to blow up.
Which is this far right Aurochs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good thing you have 2 shooting phase reactions.
Evade! Exactly. That's well, even I find against a lot of armies, even combat ones, they're going to have some scary las cannons.
I only have 5 scary las cannons. It's the plasma cannons and the Marigal that are also the dangerous.
But that means I get to evade a higher percentage of your las cannons.
Touche.
Yes.
And a higher percentage of my las cannons are going to miss.
So yeah, into your shooting phase, if that's what you would like to do.
If that's allowed. So, start with the shooting phase. I'm going to open up fire with the 3 Grav Rapiers.
Yes.
Obviously into the middle one, but being able to hit both.
Okay.
Obviously you will get a cover save from interfering models.
Yep.
Do you want to evade?
No, because I'm not too asked about that Aurochs.
It's okay, he cares about one of you. So obviously ballistic skill 4, that's a direct hit.
Yep, so that gets 2 hits.
The second one is...
Ooh, 5 inches off. So we'll be completely off. And drops a Grav template.
It touches the bolt gun, does that count? And then obviously the third one, direct hit.
Yes.
So I hit each of them twice.
Yep, and I've got a bunch of templates so we can leave them.
That's good. So the one on the right,
Double 1.
absolutely, bugger all. Behind door number 1, nothing. And then obviously the one on the left
Yes.
is a pen and a glance.
Right. So what does the... Oh, I get cover save, don't I?
Yes, you get a cover save.
6 up.
Doesn't count. So
It's
this
a product feature. It's a product feature. No.
And the other one?
And then the glance. No.
No. So you take 2 whole points.
I do.
Is it still alive?
Yes, it has 3.
So something that's 25 points has 3 whole points.
40 points.
40 points. Oh, it went up in the world.
Yeah, well, he's basically just a rhino with a different name.
Fair enough. So...
Do you want to see what your pen does?
Oh yeah, good point.
1. It's snap firing.
Oh no.
My multi-laser is snap firing.
So the 5 warp fire plasma cannons, only 4 can see because line of sight. You'll get a cover save again.
Yep.
Stick it on his lovely head.
Now, what else have you got?
A lot.
I can only evade once with this Aurochs.
Yes.
However, you might mow down the squad. Which...
But then you can evade with the squad as well, because it's 2 different units.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm considering. Like, maybe I want to save it for over here, or do I just want to decant with a movement? I'm going to evade with that squad. I need to get some.
It's going on his head with the Nuncio Vox. That's not a Nuncio Vox.
Yes. The Vexilla Vox.
Ballistic skill 4.
Hits.
Lots. Lots.
2.
Lots.
3 hits.
And number 4. Oh, it's so nice not getting hot. Moves an inch, so that'll be 6 plus lots 3 times.
Okay, so we'll get back with the amount.
12. I'll do 12 twice.
Yeah, it was 24 total hits.
Yep.
I don't know why I bothered evading.
Yeah.
So yeah, wounding on 2s.
So from the first slot,
11.
Does the rending matter to you?
No, you're ignoring my armour save
Right.
anyway.
So that's 11 from the first slot, and then 10. So that is 21. 5 plus. No, 21 6 plus cover saves.
Followed by 5s.
5s, yeah.
So the first 10,
That's 2 made, so
and then I'll just do the evades.
not bad.
Oh, do you know what?
That's pretty good.
4 dead from the first 10. That is very good. And then the next 11, 6s.
Same again. Don't do the same again.
So if 6 die here, that's a squad
yeah.
wipe. 6 are dead.
Yeah. Worth a try.
Maybe worth a try. I'm not so sure.
We tried.
Bye bye, brave squad.
Brave Sir Robin. He bravely ran away.
Can you get 2 sacrificial victims per turn?
No.
So it's only one.
I can get as many as I want in a turn, but I can only get 1 boon per turn.
Right, okay. So it doesn't actually matter.
No.
Right.
So, obviously, this one into your... What's it called? Aurochs?
Aurochs.
Yeah, it's the Aurochs. So, 4 las cannons and heavy bolt into your Aurochs. Are you going to evade?
I will do, because it's the first one you're shooting into there.
Yes.
So I've got to try and make you shoot 2 into there.
Yeah, las cannons. And front armour is...
11. You pen 3 times and glance once.
Still got the heavy bolter.
Oh yeah, because that's going to matter. So the glance
Yep.
and so do you reckon I get cover from the statue?
Yep. Go for it.
So 6s. See, this is one of the things that I like about the new cover rules.
Yeah.
When does anyone it's like, do I get cover from there? Yeah. Just have a 6.
Yeah.
And then the 5 evades.
Nope.
No.
So
3 pens, see if it explodes.
on a roll of a 6, because AP 2. I immobilise you twice.
It's wrecked.
The heavy bolters, they do some damage.
They do.
We'll come back after.
Oh no! You see, I have these traits.
Oh yeah, you actually sort this through.
Boom.
Because it's a wreck, you get your normal movement.
So I move my 6 inches, get to an extent of here, of which I might have just been able to hide slightly.
So obviously I'm going to give the boon to the command squad to make them weapon skill, strength.
And movement.
Yep.
Yes, I remember the word bearer things.
Right, now for line of sight, you're going to... those 3 can see.
Yep.
Aurochs number 2.
Oh, you're going into Aurochs number 2?
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
So obviously I'll give you a 5 up to cover save, which is the best I can give you.
So generous. So generous.
So this will be my new sacrificial target.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, good start. And then I am glancing on 2s with Sunder. Sunder! Right. 2 penetrating hits.
So 2 5s, did you say?
Yes, it's the best vehicles can get.
No. So see what they do.
+1 to these because AP 2. Immobilise and can only fire snapshots.
Okay, that's the best result I could hope for. Do you know what, I automatically got another smoke marker then, because I thought he was just going to die.
Oh no. So it's down to 1 whole point.
Yep.
And then for the plasma cannons, the warp fire plasma cannons. 1. Do you have your laser pointer, good sir?
Yes.
3 warp fire plasma cannons.
So James is firing his plasma cannons into the Velataris squad here.
Oh no, not there. There.
Oh really? Really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I might accidentally scatter.
Oh, I thought you were actually firing at them. No.
No?
Right. Okay.
I couldn't think I could see them because you moved. I'd literally be able to see him and therefore only kill him.
Well, that's what I thought you were checking.
No, I'm shooting at the vehicle and then hopefully scattering off the vehicle.
Right. Okay.
Is my plan. So obviously hitting on that way.
Not that. So into the wreck and.
Yep.
Oh, so that was a 7. Oh, 3 inches.
Yeah, so it's just outside.
Yeah, because of the size of the template.
The next one.
Ooh.
That way 5.
So gets the other one if you can see it. Cover save.
And then the third one did what I wanted it to do. 3 inches forward.
So the 3 inches forward, I think you'll get 4 of the base. 3 of the base.
3.
So we've got a 3.
A 1 and
a 1 and a 1. Okay. So the 1 on the 1 hull point tank.
Doesn't count. Nothing, because strength 6, front armor 11.
Yeah.
The other one is a pen, but you will get a 5+ cover save.
I will. So that 5+ comes from the 6 from intervening, and the +1 because James can't actually see the face of what he's firing at. No.
So obviously it is rending, but that doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, because it can't be AP2.
Can only fire snapshots.
Okay, happy with that. Happy with that.
And then the 3 lucky boyos, who will get a 5+ cover save as well.
Yes.
Oh! So 1 5+ cover save.
1 5+ cover. No, 1 dead.
Can you give me a pinning test as well, please?
I can. Actually, I need 2 because you knocked me out of a vehicle as well.
So, so if you take... Yeah.
So the pinning check for the vehicle, fine.
Yep.
Because they're so I'm leadership 10 for the command voxes in the army. And then the pinning check for your warp fire is fine. Marine leadership, no.
Yes. That is the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
They went okay. I killed some stuff over this side. I then evened it out by killing some stuff over there. The leadership 10 is a bit silly.
On the solar, it is crazy high to say that Marines run away on 8s.
Yeah.
Oh no.
9s.
Yeah, 8s for the sergeant. Yeah. So it does feel a bit crazy, but like the way that I've sort of come to terms with it in my head is like with my Iron Warriors, when there's both Iron Warriors and Velataris on the field.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are my Iron Warriors running away and they're not? But no, they already know they're going to die just going into this battle, whereas the Marines might run away to fight another day.
Yep.
I suppose, maybe. But yeah.
Killed 2 things on turn 1, made 1, weakened 2, 3 more.
Well, the key, I think, is you got that buff to your Dark Brethren unit. And that is the key of this turn.
So far.
Yeah.
Still got more to get.
So that was Wordbearers turn 1, and we'll get into Solar Auxilia turn 1.
You nearly said Iron Warriors.
I did. I'm just so used to it. So in Solar Auxilia turn 1, see, I didn't say Iron Warriors. I'm sort of at a bit of a loss for what to do, so I'm just going to sort of pile into the game and hope everything, comes out okay. So my Velataris are going to start by moving up here. Luckily, you've not placed any dangerous terrain over here, so that sort of worked out nicely.
For now.
Yeah, it's sort of annoying, to say the least. I'm going to move up and flat out isn't the word, but at cruising speed. Because you can't move flat out anymore, can you?
Nope.
Not a thing. So my heavy flamers moved to there, and I'm just going to
show it's front facing 11.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just make sure it's in that arc, My companion squads are going to roar up. And it's actually quite hard because I sort of want everything protected, but obviously you can't do that with everything.
Nope.
So that's going to move up to there.
It's a wall of tanks. It's like you're playing Iron Warriors again.
It's a home away from home, what can I say? So the next one, I don't even know why I'm messing about with it, just follows on in the chain.
Follow the chain of command. Sorry.
Oh, we're so witty on this channel.
I've never been funny and it's not going to change.
Don't put yourself down like that. So the 20-man blob squads are going to start the long trek up the hill.
We'll just put the first ones there because I think they're going to slowly slip and slide.
They definitely are.
What is it? Is Richard of York had 10,000 men run up the hill and then back again?
I think we'll be doing a lot of that if we...
Yeah, up the hill. It's scary. Back we go.
The big Velataris blob here is going to start moving this way.
Do they have a 6 or a 5?
A 6 for their movement.
They're not slow in heavy armour.
Not. They are heavy, but they are not... They're not slower than normal humans because of their armour. Yeah. A rifle section, however, we'll get onto the rifle sections. So rifle sections, their Aurochs move 6, and he's going to decant the rifle section. I'm actually going to skirt this difficult terrain because I don't want to explode. Now, what they actually have...
is rifles.
They have got rifles, but they've got close order drill. So they can either move 3 inches and fire their heavy weapons as if they were static, or move 6 and basically just be completely
normal,
running around shooting like stormtroopers, which I think is what Games Workshop was going for with that sort of thing. So they're going to move to there. These Aurochs, that was completely fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Aurochs here is going to brave moving through this dangerous terrain and get to here, and I will take a dangerous terrain check.
You're fine.
It's fine. Yeah. And he's going to also decant his las rifle squad.
Hold the line. Form a line of men.
And I'm just going to move the objective for a second.
He's cheating.
Put them on the top of the hill. So he's on top. It's actually where the tab is the objective. That was what it was for. It was to get that extra...
extra half an inch.
It's so that I can put later in the game the objective back purposefully in the wrong place.
So I'm going to use one of my reactions to advance because I can.
Because you might as well. At this point,
they're going to die at some point. They might as well die as gruesomely as possible.
What, my las rifleman or your Marigal?
Well, a fixed bayonet, and we'll find out.
My Velataris here are going to move in their Aurochs and then dive out because everyone's super brave over this side of the battlefield.
Good thing they're leadership -1 because of fear. Not that that matters on leadership 9 at this point.
No. They're perfectly fine the way they are, thanks. Do you know what? I think everyone else, the rapiers are just going to shuffle. My Stormblade, which, do you know what I actually find really weird? This is the first time I've used this. We've just looked at the rules. I can't not take them with sponsons. So technically the Stormblade has a las cannon and heavy bolters on each side. Because I've said this multiple times on the channel, I really don't like how sponson looks on anything but a Raider. I like my Raiders because it's based off the World War I tanks, right? So that has sponsons because I can't not.
Well, if that's a straight line, you could just stick them on there and there representatively and just have them like on top.
But it's nice and smooth and clean. It's got its nice lines. It's a sexy tank. So that's my super heavy is going to move its 10-inch. It's going to pivot. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
And then moves 10. And pivot.
Careful, don't forget your dangerous terrain rolls.
I don't take them for a super heavy, do I?
No.
No?
Just making sure, just checking.
You could tell me and I wouldn't know because, it's, like, as I say, first time. I'm popping my super cherry. And we will
This
come
is
back.
a PG-13 YouTube video.
It is not made for kids. And we will get into the shooting phase in a second. So in the shooting phase, I'm going to start out with a bunch of las rifle shots. So I'm going to fire 10 las rifle shots from the front squad of las rifles. And do you know what? I really want to shoot into your Marigal, but I've just realised I might be in range of your plasma cannons. But then you get to fire back.
Your strength 3.
I can fire at strength 6 at 18-inch range. Which is tasty. I've only got 5 within 18 inches, so I'm just going to fire into the Marigal because that can't react really. It can evade, but he's not going to shoot back and wipe the squad for the fire.
Nope.
So I've got 10 shots hitting on 4s. Ooh, that's 5 hits.
Average.
Statistical. I then wound at strength 5 on 6s because you give me minus. Oh no, strength 6. I wound your 5s.
Yeah.
Because you don't. The -1 strength isn't to shoot, is it? So 1 wound. So you've got your 2-up save. I'm going to do the same with the next squad.
It's as if Space Marines got smaller.
It is. 4 wounds. Yes.
And gravy.
I've then got 2 Aurochs, one of which is snap firing. So the one on the left, which is snap firing, doesn't hit. My Aurochs here, snap firing into the same squad, or into the same dreadnought. 2 hits, 5s, 2 wounds.
Oh, if only it was rending. It's fine.
The third Aurochs here is going to fire into the same Marigal. Get 2 hits. Get no wounds.
Pretty much. It's like, oh, that's a nice scratch. A little lower, please.
Exactly. I'm going to fire my Velataris here into the same Marigal.
Their strength
5 with the Volkites.
So you'd be wounding me on 6s.
Yes.
With your strength 4.
They ain't firing into anything else.
Fair enough.
So, hitting on 3s, because these are crack troops.
I misheard that a little bit. I saw you said crap troops.
No, these are absolute experts, which is why.
They've missed more than the other squads combined.
Hey, they've got more shots. They wound on 6s, so that's 2. Yes, 1 goes 3. Does it deflag? No.
Down to 7.
Then fine. Next, I'm going to fire. See, this is what I was saying before. I've got no anti-tank. So that Raider's pretty.
It's 1 tank.
Yes, but it's completely untouchable. I don't know why I pointed the Stormblade over there, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'll just deal with that tank over there. No, I won't, because I've got no anti-tank over there. My quad launchers here are going to fire into... Christ, the Marigal.
What's it done to you? It's just walked forward.
He's going to kill squad after squad, turn after turn, if I don't do something. So I hit on 4s.
And wound on...
Strength 8, so 3s.
3. 3 2+. Fine.
Love it. So then I've got 18 multi-laser shots from here.
Into the same Marigal.
Yeah.
I'm firing my laser.
So I hit you on 4s, and they're twin linked. Yeah, because of Gravis. So I'll remove the good ones. And well, there's not many good ones there.
Yeah, it's
do you know, statistically,
yeah.
It feels like I'm losing a lot more than I do. So, twin linked.
It's only turn 1. You make it sound like it's turn 6 and you've lost, 11 guys and a tank.
Hey, I've got to kill you before you get there, because I'm not going to do good in combat.
Nope.
So, the 2 wounds on 5s.
2?
Is it?
3.
3. Yeah. 3. We're doing well, lads.
No.
This is why I get up in the morning. It's for successful days like this, taking 1 wound off a dreadnought. My Velataris here are going to attempt to check whether they're in range. They're not, just about. I'm going to then fire. So I've got a snap-firing multi-laser and 2 normal multi-lasers over here. I'm going to start with the Velataris here that are not in range, so I'm not going to start with them. I'm going to fire with my 1 wound Aurochs over here first.
Into
into your last cannon squad.
I might as well return fire as a good gracious.
Right, so I fire first, and I get 2 hits. Double 1, no wound.
Returning fire. Well, I join you with the double 1.
Okay.
And then 2s to glance. And sunder.
3 pens. See what the pens do.
Do you want a cover save?
If you'll give me one. Only 2 go through. It explodes.
And the explosion is 4. We'll come back. Well,
right now. So he gets 2 from the Velataris squad and both other Aurochs.
so the 2 normal guys. 1 is safe.
So the armour save, he loves it.
The Aurochs that's unwounded is a pen.
Yep. And then the Aurochs, which is wounded.
Is a glance.
Right, so do you want to roll what the pen does on the Aurochs, which is... No, not fine.
Can only fire snap firing as well.
Right, so the other 2 are both snap firing now.
Yes. And how many guys have you got in there? 10?
10.
Good thing I've got 10 dice. Well, that's 4 ones, so that's 6 armour saves.
So 6 armour saves. 3 die. So 3 or 7 flamers hop out. So the heavy flamers have decanted into a long, thin line and aren't pinned, luckily. I'm going to fire the next 2 multi-lasers now. I'm just going to fire them both at the same time because you can't return fire with these.
Nope.
And they're both now snap firing. Nothing. I don't know what I was expecting. And we're getting to the almost done. It's just the Stormblade left. So my sense line, or my sponson las cannon, which will be around here, is going to fire into the Land Raider. So it's further off to the side. Got my las cannon heavy bolter into the Marigal, and the big plasma gun couldn't actually see the Raider. So I'm just going to have to save it for next turn when it can actually see stuff. So into the Marigal, I hit, yes! I wound, and he's got a 5 up.
No, you hurt him.
The heavy bolters into the same, which are twin linked, but almost don't need it.
Almost do need
And it doesn't even matter yet. So I've got 1 wound.
Fine.
And then the las cannon into the Raider. Ooh!
Don't do that again. Oh,
With Sunder, because it's a las cannon. No, nothing.
close.
And that is my turn. So the start of Word Bearer's turn 2. We've got a smattering of Solar Auxilia that are making stupid decisions all over the place.
It's the commander's fault, honest.
I blame the men. So, like putting the Stormblade in a position where it can't see, because I thought it had a 90-degree arc to be able to see the graviton rapiers, but that was not to be. It was centerline mounted all along. So yeah, into the movement phase of Word Bearers.
So Word Bearers turn to movement phase. The Marigal did what Marigal do and made themselves a nuisance. First Marigal moved up, and the brave Volkite Storm Squad ran away, and so
Yes.
seeing the opportunity, chased after him.
Yeah, basically I reacted to this Dreadnought 'cause I thought, if you explode my Aurochs, I need to be getting out of there a little bit.
Alive.
Yes.
Obviously, Warpfire Plasma Cannon Squad stayed still. The Rhino decided to move up, and the driver forgot to take off his learning stamp and immobilised himself. So the squad got out. The other driver was absolutely fine and moved the 7 inches. Grav carriers stayed still. This Rhino decided to run up the board, didn't immobilise himself. This newly qualified driver also immobilised himself, so the squad reluctantly escaped their vehicle.
So that is the
Warpfire
plasma support.
Yeah, Warpfire blasters. And obviously the Warpfire plasma cannons and the las cannons remain still. You can see a flying Land Raider because, trees, who also didn't immobilise himself. And my final movement was the Grav Rapiers moving up so they can actually do something and see something.
Yes.
So a mixed bag of movement, getting 2 mobilised results, was upsetting.
Unexpected.
I thought I was going to roll one there because I rolled a 2 and that one was a 3, so it wasn't a huge amount better. But to start with the shooting phase, let's roll some dice.
Yeah.
5 water-fire plasma cannons, surprise, surprise, into the brave men.
They are going to return fire.
Right.
And now, because they're next to another squad in their tertio, the other squad in the tertio also gets to return fire.
So I'm going to stick it on his head. So obviously this is the primary target.
Yeah.
So they hit everything. So let's see how it does. That way 2 inches.
Further on.
Oh no. That's really not helpful. So I'd say 1, 1, 1 and 3.
Yeah. So if I put that back up there while you're rolling.
Then the second one, direct hit.
Yeah.
So what one? So 7, 8, 5.
Hit.
My maths is struggling. 2.
That was number 3.
So number 4, sort of direct hit.
The same again.
And number 5.
Same again.
I look forward to the return fire in due course. Yeah, that one might take me a bit longer. So 12, 12, 14, yeah, that's fine. So,
Yeah, cool.
so the 12 wounds on the back tertio,
Yeah.
wounding on 2s, that's 10.
10, and these are AP4,
Yes.
so they 10 die.
And then I've got 12 twice, and then 2 more after that. So on the first squad, that's 10.
10
that
die.
was nice and easy. So some returning fire, and 1 hit on the Aurochs, glancing on a 5, penning on a 6. Nothing. The Aurochs is safe.
Cool. That is both infantry squads wiped out. So I've got the front 5 that were in range for the strength 6 shot, of which 1 hits and wounds on a 2.
And he valiantly kills.
And then I have 30 shots at strength 3. So I'll roll the first 20, hitting on 4s. That's not too bad. That's 3, 7, 10 hits.
Exactly average.
And the next one is 5 hits. So that's 15 total. So 15 hits wounding on 5s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see if you can kill another guy.
Yeah. So armor set. Oh, nothing.
You killed 1. They tried.
Yeah. They did. They tried hard, but it was not to be.
Nope. So the Marigal is now going to open fire into them.
Okay. They're going to have to just stand there and take it.
Hitting on 4s because Bliss is skill 3. And then wounding on 3s.
Is it not combi?
Nope.
No.
Just rapid fire. 1 armor save.
1 4 up. He loves it.
Absolutely fine. The Grav Rapiers
Yes.
are going to copy and paste what happened previously, so I'm going to put on there.
Okay.
Oh boy. Sorry, Dreadnought. So that's a 4-inch scatter, which hits the Marigal and that one. Then the next one, 2-inch scatter, which still hits both, and then the third and final one.
Obviously. It's one of them games for both of us, I think.
Hits the Marigal. So I get 5 hits on the tanks and 2 hits on the Marigal. So do you want to roll the 2 on the Marigal?
Can you go first so that I can, I don't know, bring back my spirits after you've destroyed both my tanks?
So 2 on that one. 1 pen, 1 glance.
So that's wrecked.
Yep, and then the 3. The glance 3 times.
Yeah. And then, so that's both Aurochs dead. And 2 on the Marigal.
Takes 2 invulnerable saves. Fails both down to 4.
So up to now, you've been more successful,
Hurting myself.
yes, than I have. And yeah, we'll get some smoke markers on there. So the 3 gravitons on top of the hill.
I'm going to be releasing fire into the...
Let me use my psychic powers. Your own Marigal.
No.
It's going to somehow scatter off 12 inches.
And the rest, yeah. So I'm going to have to stick it on the front due to the range of the back one. Well, yep. Number 2. 2 inches
Still
also
hits.
hit. And then number 3. Good. Yeah, definitely hits. So that's 3. 2's to glance.
Yep.
1
Ooh, a
pen,
in the
1 glance. So you get your cover save on the pen.
So 6 up for the pen, 6 up for the glance. No.
Pen does absolutely nothing because it's a super heavy.
Oh yeah, because we can't explode it. Can we?
No.
Okay, so that is down to 10 hull points left. And it's quite. Do you know what? It's quite survivable. I will say that. When we've got this big thing in the way, that means that not the entire army can shoot at it.
So I'm going to fire the Land Raider second.
Yes.
The Heavy Bolter is going to go into its closest Aurochs.
Yep. So the one with 1
And the last cannon is going to go into your Storm
blade.
Blade. So Heavy Bolters, twin linked.
So that's 3 hits.
6 is to glance.
Yeah.
Hey!
So you get the glance.
It did. And then 2 last cannon shots into the Storm Blade.
Yes.
Both hit. Oh, I needed that for pens. Ah.
So it's only 13 on the front, so you've actually
So 2
glanced
twice. Yeah, I can't re-roll successful.
And 6 is because you're shooting through your forest. But
Oh.
you can actually re-roll successful with Sunder.
Do
you want to?
It's 2 hull points. I'll take it.
No,
Still
it's
2
still
hull
2.
points.
And the front Aurochs is dead, so I need to decant my squad.
More jumpy boys.
Yeah. Okay. So my companion squad is disembarked from the Aurochs here.
So
And yeah, James, I think, is going to try and wipe them out before they melt-a-gun that Land Raider to death.
I'm going to shoot something else first. So the 7 warp fire blasters are going to fire into your flamers.
Yeah. They're just going to have to take it.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s. 1, 3 misses, which is above average, and then killing on 2s.
Yeah. You only need 7 to die. You've killed him.
Yep. I killed 9. Nice round number.
Right. So what are you going to do to the companions?
Warp fire plasma cannons. But I can't see all of them because my Land Raider's in the way.
Excellent. Excellent. So I'm going to evade from this.
Thought you might. So first one, 2 inches backwards.
Still
Is
gets
4.
Yeah.
Next one. That way.
4 inches.
Nothing. Number 3. That way 3.
And we'll get something.
Everyone gets something.
Everyone gets
3.
1, only if you're Spider-Man though. So that's 7 total.
That's the direct hits. That's 6.
Yep.
So 13. Yeah, 6 and 7 is 13.
Yes.
Stop making me worry.
I didn't say anything. I just said yes.
So that's 19.
Oh, 19 total hits. You'll be wounded on 2s and doubling me out.
Yes.
Which is a bit scary.
So this is 14. 15, 16, 17. So 17.
70 and then 2 more. Save up refractor field saves, of which I fail a lot. In fact, I passed 12, so I need 4 more. And do you know what? I'll just roll the evades to see if they just get wiped out.
They won't because I can't see those.
Ah,
So I can. You'll have 2 guys left because I can't see them.
right, okay. Yeah, I've got 2 guys left. So is it these guys on the end?
Yes. Which is what you need. Melter guns are still melter guns. 5 glass cannons.
Yep.
We'll be firing into the Aurochs. Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
You will get a cover save from interfering models.
Okay.
Did you want to? Oh, you've done.
I've done my
reaction.
2 reactions.
Yeah. So 3s, good shooting. 2s, that's 3 pens. So 3 6 ups.
No. See, it's not worth arguing for the 5s.
It doesn't explode.
But it does wreck that Aurochs and decant the passengers. Okay. So your Marigals are going to...
Yes, after a reasonably successful shooting phase, Marigal number 1 is going to charge your Aurochs.
That's going to stand there and take it.
Oh look, I got an 11.
Yes,
got a
you're
12. Why, hello there.
And my Velataris are going to overwatch.
Yeah, I thought it might. Let's just see if I make it into combat. I roll a 6.
You do.
Because I get +1 because I'm movement 8.
So I've got 20 shots hitting on 3s.
Bravely standing still.
Do you know what? That wasn't too bad.
And then
12 hits.
Moving on 6s, 5s.
Yes, 6s because I've got strength 5. 1.
So
and then
now
I've got 5 more shots because that was only 15 dice.
I am fine so far.
Yeah, 5 more. And then 6s. 1.
Close. Oh,
yes!
It bleeds, we can kill
and
it.
it deflags. And it wounds! It wounds on the deflag! Oh. I got so excited then. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the one where I'm punching your normal guys.
Okay.
So 3 base, 4 for 2 slam weapons, 5 for charging. As I count as 10 models,
Yeah.
as a dreadnought under the transport bay rule, and you also have 10 models, I don't get my rampage 2 because I'm not outnumbered. Not that I'm hitting on 2s because your weapon skill 3.
4.
Your weapon skill 4? That's not fair. Well,
You're hitting on 3s anyway.
Oh, made
definitely not
no
hitting that
difference.
one, yeah.
And then wounding on 2s. So that's 2 that live, 1 that dies twice, and 1 that dies twice with Murderous Strike.
Okay.
So that's 2 models removed. And then you get to attack back.
Yes. So with that, I've got 8 Velataris that are all going to attach crack grenades and attempt to wound you. So I wound you on 5s with my strength 6 crack grenade. 2.
It's not quite enough.
Oh, it takes another wound though.
Down to 2. And then the other Marigal charging into the
Aurochs.
hitting on 2s because weapon skill 1 of a vehicle. Still miss. And then
Because of course.
glancing on 2s. So it's dead. I get 3 penetrating hits.
Does it explode?
On the roll of a 6 it might, because I'm AP2. No.
Ah, boo, boo that Marigal. Boo.
He punched hard, it's fine.
I would have liked to see it explode and take another wound off your own Marigal.
Can you give me leadership?
I can.
So -2 for units done to you, +1 for wounds done to me, -1 because of fear 1.
Okay, so leadership 8. I actually want to run away here.
No, you're staying firm. And at the end of my turn, it will not die on the Marigal because...
Yes.
No, he will die eventually.
We all die, James. We all die.
Happy thoughts here in Warhammer world.
Well, that's it. It's a grim darkness of the far future.
Yeah.
And we will go into...
Oh, leadership for the 2 motor guns still alive.
Oh, yes.
We forgot that.
Yes.
Leadership 10.
They love it.
That's fine. They do not care.
They're very Solar Auxilia about this. And it's into Solar Auxilia turn 2. Solar Auxilia. Turn 2, yeah. And I'm still resisting the urge to say Iron Warriors. So I'm going to advance my rapier carriages.
Because you can move and shoot, because they're relentless.
Yeah, which catches a lot of people out, but
Yeah.
it's such a good rule. These rapier carriages are going to retreat 2 inches just to make it that little bit harder
To charge.
Yeah, like I'm not expecting great things, but also I might as well.
Well, as I see it, the left flank is sort of mine,
Well, that's how I'm sort of treating it.
and the right flank could very quickly change sides.
Well, I'm really hoping so. So at the start, I'm going to, of this flank, I'm going to move my melter guns to here.
Thought you might.
No reaction.
No, because I know you're going to move the other one, but then I'm going to react, so...
So next, I'm going to move this squad of Velataris
Forwards.
to here. Forwards, whistles. Woo!
Fixed bayonets.
My second Meltagun squad is going to sort of split so that if you go directly away, or if you go away from them, I can at least maybe get you with the other squad.
Yes, and I will choose my reaction to move. And here's the risky thing. I don't want to immobilise myself because I'm moving through terrain. And my current luck of...
the anti-immobilise.
This is both a big sigh, because I'm like, no! And you're like, no! And I went, yay! So give it a little twist, and so they're just... So I'm outside of Melter to make it that tiny bit harder for you to kill me. Not that it's going to be hard with 12 Melter gun shots.
Do you know what I'm hoping, but I'm not expecting.
Expect the unexpected, and you'll still be surprised.
I always do. So this... Oh, he's actually with that squad over there. Sorry viewers who noticed that. Oh no, he's not. He's from this squad.
Yeah, because...
This big blob of Velataris is going to keep moving around here.
Advance. If only this game had kill points.
Yeah, do you know, it's one thing about the Solar that I've been learning. You're never going to win a kill points game.
I played a game where I had 27 kill points as Raven Guard.
Ooh.
My opponent had 9.
I imagine you did well in that game.
No, I did not.
This contingent is going to do the same and start chugging along this way. My command squad here
Is going to chug towards the Marigal.
Yeah.
Is that wise?
Well, I've got to do something about it. So
Fix bayonets!
it might as well be that squad. My Belataris here are going to continue their slow slog up the hill.
Yep.
It's only turn 2.
Still a lot to play for.
Though maybe not.
Those hot meals back at home, boys.
That's what we're fighting for, is the hot meals. We don't give them lots. So the Stormblade is going to advance to here. It's 10, and it's going to split the difference so both las cannons can fire at your land ring.
Oh no!
Who didn't see that coming?
What a genius you are, a great general.
Do you know what? I'm glad you said that. It's a bit of validation. I was feeling down after the first turn. So...
So was I. My Marigal's nearly dead. It's only taken half your army twice.
No, it's them plasma cannons that's done the most. Jesus, wiping out them las.
Yeah. Oh no, I did half a quarter of my wounds from my own grav.
Oh yeah, to your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to get into the shooting phase, of which...
There is lots.
Yeah, but it's what to do first. I'm going to start out with the squad of 10 melter guns into the Land Raider. And will you just tell me how many is in range, please?
I'm going to evade, if you hadn't guessed already, viewers. From there, all but the back 2.
Okay, so that's 7. Oh no, that's 8. 10 take away 2.
7. It's been a long day for both of us.
Yours is longer than mine. I've got less of an excuse.
Yeah, mine started at 6 AM yesterday. So if...
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say so.
Oh, right. I thought you were carrying on.
Oh, no. People don't want to know about my sleeping calendar. They want to know about the game.
So, 8 melter guns hitting on 3s.
Oh boy.
Whoa. And then I'm glancing on 6s, so not the greatest. Nothing. The next squad.
I can't evade.
Yeah.
I just have to get my 6+ cover save.
Will you measure the range, please?
Yes.
Both in.
The range is yes.
1 hit. Need a 6. No. It's one of them days. But I will say, it was an expert withdrawal reaction. That is the reason for the withdrawal reaction, really. Yeah. To make Melter.
Well, if it hadn't, you probably would have killed it by now, and then I'd have a lovely 7-inch plate on top of my head.
Yes. Well, I'm going to do my 2 las cannons at the Raider.
Yep.
I'm then going to put the 7-inch plate
on top of the Land Raider as well. Hope it scatters.
Yes, exactly that. So it's going to go on here, and it's hopefully going to scatter in a nice direction.
So las cannons first.
Yeah. Twin. 1 hit.
Yep.
It's not twin.
Oh yeah.
They're the top turret ones. Does it do anything?
Oh, you
pens.
No. Where's my cover save?
Oh, go on. He's done
You've rolled a
he's done a
3.
3.
No.
No. So you're snap firing next turn.
Yep. No, well, I can't, I'm stunned, but I've got reinforced, so I'm still only snap firing.
Yes. Then the massive blast 7-inch hits.
So it's...
And it's not going to get anything else because it's a 3-inch, 3.5. No, it's the 3.5. The 7 diameter.
So glancing on 4s.
Yeah. So it's ordnance at strength 9. Nothing.
Worth a try.
I'll just leave for you. You picked shooting for your reaction, haven't you?
So I've got 1 left.
So I'm going to start by... Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I really don't know what to do next. My quad launchers are going to start shelling your tactical squad.
Yep.
Because if this comes down to an objective game at the end, I need to have wiped out some tacticals at some point. So, exactly where James says. It's 9 inches off.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't see. There.
No. And the next
And then,
one.
does it flip from there, where I want, so 9 inches off this way,
So then you'd flip it that way.
and get
4.
4.
Yes, you're going to hit 5 on 4 guys. Great maths.
James, of course I'm saying the wrong numbers. I'm thinking about
3.
getting your models in the best lighting.
Yeah, of course. 3 for shred. Because strength 5.
Shred,
Oh, boy.
4, and you've got heavy as a plasma squad.
So I have get to
You roll the 1.
Yay!
I'm going to find my Velataris here into the Grav Rapiers that are threatening to do quite a lot of damage to my Stormblade every single turn.
Oh no.
So I've got 8 that can fire because of range, and I can probably only see
2.
2 Grav Rapiers, you reckon. So 16 shots into them. See, I told you they were crack troops. They've only missed 4 times. And they wound on 3s now, because they've made artillery much worse. So 11 wounding on 3s. Yes. So that's
7?
5, 9. So
I say no. So 3 plus armor save.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 that deflag. So that 1 more.
5.
5. So what can I actually see of those?
So basically that's 3 wounds,
Yes.
and then it would just be
I
the
do-
guy, but I can't
yeah,
take the gun
a
off
dude
because they're
and a gun.
attached. Yeah.
Yeah. So that entire base will then be down to... Yeah. Cool. Leadership test for them at the end of the turn. I finally forced a leadership test. So my Velataris here are going to fire into your las cannons.
I might return fire. But
yeah.
you get to shoot first.
I do. My Velataris into the las cannons. There's 9 of them. So I'm hitting on 3s with 18 shots. James has returned fire.
Will be returning fire.
Yes.
You've got to finish your shooting phase first.
Yeah, well, this is in case I edit it like a
Genius.
like a genius that cuts out your line of saying return fire. I wound with a fair few, actually. So 4, 9 total wounds.
3 plus armor save. I lose 4.
4. And that's 4 deflags.
Which
1
is
deflags through.
Which is probably enough. No, it's not. So 5 glass cannons returning fire.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. And killing
4
on
hits.
2s.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. Good thing it's a 1. Yeah, that does
4
count.
dead. And that takes away the base.
Oh no!
So that was a reasonably effective Velataris shot.
Ah.
And I finally got my rapiers, which are going to fire into the Marigal.
With another 18 shots.
Yeah, because I've moved them backwards, they're not going to be in range of your plasma cannons, because I was considering firing into them.
Are they 36 or 24?
They're 36.
Yeah.
Just out.
You can hit So he's in range, but the other two aren't.
No, not going to fire it for one. So 18 shots into the Marigal. I need that reroll. Because that's a fair few misses.
It's fine, there are plenty more shots where that came from.
You'd think, but apparently not enough.
Yeah, need more shots. Be an orc, have lots of DACA.
Well, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. So I wound you on
6s.
tough
Fives.
7, 5s. So that's 4 wounds. Hopefully 4 ones.
Don't put it past me. No, they're fine.
Yeah, and that is the end of my shooting phase.
I have 2 leadership checks to make.
Yeah. So
First.
the rapiers on top of the hill.
Leadership 7. They are gravy.
Yeah.
And leadership 8 of the las cannons. They are also fine.
Okay, and that is Solar Auxilia turn 2. Going a bit better this turn, but I would have really liked to pop that raider with the
It's not over.
melter guns. It's not.
Still got a
Oh,
fight.
it isn't it? God.
So-
I'm just speeding through it, you know. I just
No,
want
no.
to put
You
it
just
from
want to
my
win,
mind.
don't you? You just want to get it 5 for 5. So hitting on 3s. And then killing on 2s. That's 2 dead.
And that means there's 6 melter bombs back. Sorry, 6 crack grenades.
Stop trying to cheat.
Hey, I caught myself.
3. 3 2 plus armor saves.
Oh, it's a 1 wound left. And I'm on leadership 9 because you killed 2.
Leadership
And I
8
did 1.
because fear.
Oh, 8 then.
Oh, again.
They love it. And not taking off the hocks. So James is stuck there.
Oh no.
His turn. So, yeah, now
Let's see how it
into
goes.
word bearers. Turn 3. So as James starts measuring up in the decision phase.
Decision phase.
Well, it is. It is. It's the phase of many decisions. He's moving his plasmas forwards through the difficult terrain till taking out the 2. And yeah, what to do with the raider?
Oh, I've only got 1 grav, haven't I now? I know you killed the gun. Due to the lucky leadership of the Venatari Storm, the Marigal is still locked in combat. The Grav Rapiers moved up and the Venatari chased it.
Yeah, advance towards.
In doing so, ran away from the Marigal. The Rhinos moved up, not immobilising themselves, and disembarked. They are on the ground floor. Just I can't get inside the building. And then these guys moved up as well. The Grav Rapiers moved round to hopefully shoot something. Not that there's much left on this side. Rhino moved up with the Warpfire plasma guns inside. Didn't immobilise itself. The Warpfire plasma blasters moved up, staying outside of 12 of the melters. Plasma cannon stayed still. Las cannon stayed still. Seeing his older brother needs to try and shoot it. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
So
Into shooting phase.
Yep.
So where are we starting?
Plasma. I can't really see him. I can see them, but obviously, if you were out of range of me, I'm out of range of you.
Yeah. So you'll just get the first base.
Yeah, with all 4.
Yep.
So obviously, I can only kill 1. So, on his head.
Yeah, which will get 3 hits if you hit.
I don't. So that's a 7-inch scatter. No, it's not. 5-inch scatter. I can do maths, so that hits 1 guy.
Okay.
Then the next one is a direct hit, so that's 4. The next one moves an inch back, so it's still
Gets the 3.
so it's 7. I'm not rolling before because I just realised he can't see. So I'm generous like that. I'm going to give you a nice cover save.
Okay.
2s. Ooh.
2 fails, but 5. Oh, and how many breaching was that?
3
So
breach.
it's 3 breaching and 2 normal. Because weirdly, Solar Auxilia rapier batteries have a 3-up armour save, which is just very weird. So the 3 breaching on 6s, nope, so that's 3 wounds, and the 2
Right.
3-ups.
They're dead, I can't,
Oh,
I can't do anything else.
they've got 1 more on the rapier.
Ah, they got 4. Ah.
Yeah. they love it on the 2. So that base is left on 1 wound.
And can you give me a pinning test?
So, not being able to be pinned because of Auxilia artillerists, we skip the pinning check on to the next.
So, obviously this side's all done.
Grav.
Yep. Have a guess where that's going.
Into the Stormblade.
Yeah, how did you guess?
It just came to me in a dream.
Good dream. It survived. So, direct hit.
Yep.
And direct hit.
Okay.
Cover save, I'll give you. We'll see what it does. Oh, 1 glance.
So 1 glance, the cover save. No.
Down to 7.
Yeah.
Slowly killing it. Slowly but surely. Staying on the Storm Blade. I'll remember at some point. 4 las cannons into it. You'll get a cover save from 2 of them. No, you get 5
Where's
up
this from?
from the Land Raider.
Oh, so 2 las cannons.
So 2 las cannons you get a 5 up from.
Yeah.
2 las cannons you get a 6 up from. And then the heavy bolt is going to go into the 5-man squad directly in front of it.
Okay.
Not the melters, the normal guys.
Yeah.
So the las cannons that you'll get a 5+ cover save from. Good hit. Needing 4s, 3s.
Yeah, 4s because I'm 13 on the front.
Don't count. That's a pen and a pen.
Because of Sunder. Yeah. So the 2 saves from that.
1 goes through. See what happens.
We need a 6
Nope.
if it explodes.
Nope, tried.
But it's down to 6 hull points.
And then the other one where you get a 6+ save, both hit. And that's
Sunder.
a glance. 2 glances.
Which none of them are ignored. So I'm down to 4 hull points.
And finally the heavy bolter into the 5...
Velataris.
No, those ones.
Yes, they're
they are the
Velataris.
Velataris.
They're companions.
So 3s, twin linked. Don't need the twin linked. Winning on 2s?
2s. Yeah.
Well, that's helpful. So 2 armour say. No, AP 4.
Yes. So I'm 6 up.
Yep.
From going through this.
Not
No,
enough.
2 die.
2 die. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. The Warpfire Plasma Blasters are going to shoot the 2-man companion squad.
Okay.
Because plasma cannons will do better against them.
Okay, so they're going to evade because I need to use my reaction at some point.
Yep, they're all within 24, yeah.
Yeah, so 7.
14.
Oh, the assault 2.
Yep, they're a flat assault 2.
Oh, that's very good. I missed that actually when we were doing the Legion review. So that's 12 hits. 2s.
Do you have a 3-up save?
No, I've got a 4-up save and a refractor field. So I'll use my refractor field.
It does double you out though.
Yes.
So that's 12.
I'm just going to roll 4.
And
They
shrouded.
both die.
Shrouded.
Oh, yeah. 1 dies. Right, so how many was it? 12?
So you've got another 8.
Yes. Forcing me to roll them all. So that's 8 fails. And yeah, he's dead.
Yay!
And I imagine your big plasma cannon team.
I'm going on the bigger squad.
Yes.
You will get obviously a cover save for intimidating models.
But I am going to evade from that.
Thought you might. So on his head, quite literally. That way 2.
Which I imagine gets just as many.
Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one.
So that's 5, 4 off.
It's 2, so that's 7.
7.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 plus the same.
20, 19. You're right, I'm wrong. 3 inches. Nothing.
Nothing. So 19 hits.
So I'll roll 14 dice because that's what I've got here.
Yep. 2s, so that's 12.
And then another 5. 17.
17 total. So 17 5s and 5s from the companions because I evaded.
Not bad.
So that's 4. And then this is where I get 13 5-ups. No!
You don't get any 5-ups.
The squad is dead with 10 wounds done.
And just to add insult to injury, the las cannon is going to shoot into the three Venatari.
Yep.
He hits, and he wounds. 6+ cover save.
I think that's just one dead from there.
Okay. So that be me shooting. Can I have a leadership check for them if that's allowed?
Yes, it is.
Leadership a lot.
Leadership 10 because of the Vox. So,
Just.
love it.
And I have a charge to declare.
Hold the line only reduces your attacks by 1.
3.
Oh, I'll hold the line. Yeah. So, leadership test to hold the line.
Pass.
They love it.
That's not a good start. Wow. So I moved 3, so 1.5 inches forward.
Yes.
And then this combat over here
Yeah.
with my 4 attacks.
Yeah, into the Velataris.
3s.
On the left.
And 2s. 3 dead.
3 dead, so 3 striking back with the crack grenades. 1. Oh! Ho, ho!
How big's the explosion?
D6 plus 6. 10.
So that hits,
All 3 and all 3.
doesn't it, them? And it hits 2 of them and the Dreadnought.
So do you want to wound my 3 remaining Velataris here?
2s. Yep.
So 4 ups for them. 1 dies, so that's 2 left. So it'll be the Vox.
I killed. Yeah, it's just the Vox.
You killed 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many in this?
6 total
2s.
in the Rapier quad launchers.
So 4.
4. They've got 3 up saves. They love it.
And my 2 guys.
So the 2 tactical marines. 2.
Fine.
Who also
And
love
the
it.
Dreadnought.
He wounds him.
He's fine.
That can actually be so devastating with a 10-inch blast.
And can have a pinning test.
You can. Leadership 10. Loves it. See, they all know they're going to die. They're resigned to it.
So you get to consolidate.
I do. And I'm going to consolidate my initiative 3-inch round to here. So that's over 2.
Your turn 3.
My turn 3. So Solar Auxilia, turn 3. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this game now, really. I'm going to move my Velataris. The blob squad in the centre is going to move to this point here. And there, up this hill a little bit.
And Mamaragar will chase him. Like a good dog.
Yeah, I do feel I need to do something about him. Fairly sharpish. But I'm going to move these 2 Velataris behind the tank and check that I'm in objective range, which I am. Now it's whether or not I think I can stop being shot by the tactical squad or killed by them before they kill me. My rapiers here are just going to edge over 2 inches to get shots on that tactical squad. My command squad here is going to advance to this point. My other big blob squad is going to get moving and get to here, while the 2-man squad is going to do so much good. It's just going to hug into that objective. What to do. The command squad is going to just start to I'll continue the advance along through the tank graveyard. And the Stormblade. Yeah.
Don't know.
The only thing that can wipe out that Land Raider at this
Left on the
point.
board, yeah, because they're not in range for Shatter Shells.
No. So what's going to happen here is actually going to pivot to be able to fire at this tactical squad.
They're on the ground floor.
Oh, are they on the ground
They're
floor?
not up there. I just can't physically put them underneath the building.
Ah, right, okay. So it's going to... And the Stormblade ends up here because I can just about get a shot into these squads here that might also clip the Raider and be a bit useful that way. I'll tell you what, this central hill has screwed us both.
Yep. I think it would have been a very different game if you just had that massive blast every turn. But then I had a shot,
Maybe.
5 las cannons at it, 6 grav rapiers.
Well, exactly. It gives and it takes. It gives and it takes. I'm going to start my shooting phase with my quad mortars into the tactical squad that's moving forwards into the building. So he's placed here
Right hand.
and
You can see me.
scatters
So it's
2,
this is skill 4.
3. So it scatters 3.
So it hits 3 guys.
And then the second quad mortar.
Hits the Rhino and the Dreadnought.
So onto the Rhino at strength 5, glances. The Dreadnought, nothing. And 2 guys, did you say, on the tactical squad? 3. So 2 wounds with shred. 2 wounds on the tactical squad. 1 goes through. My Stormblade is going to fire next. It's going to fire its las cannon. It's going to fire its heavy bolter at the Dreadnought. 2 las cannons at the Raider. And the blast on top of this guy's head.
I'm going to use my once per game Glorious Martyrdom on my
Oh, I bet you are.
Warpfire plasma guns.
Yes. So we'll start with the blast. I'll just roll it on here for ease. So it hits, and from 7 inches,
So it hits all 7. Doesn't quite hit him, but it hits that as well.
yeah. So on the Raider, it gets a pen. It's only AP3 though. What's it do?
Can only fire
3.
snapshots.
You will get a cover save from that though. I can see.
It's not.
It's not barrage. So
Watch me not roll a 6. I didn't roll a 6. Still didn't
No.
roll a 6.
well, that's why it's so easy to agree on, but also you'd never pass them. So there's 1 hull point onto the Raider. The 7 on the tactical or the Warpfire squad.
Do you want me to just take one guy off, or do you want to
Ah,
have the
let's
satisfaction
just
of rolling?
So we've got 4 breaches. Do you want to roll 4 6 up covers? No, he's just taking him off. So with that, I've got 2 las cannons into the Raider. With that 1 hit, and it glances,
Cover save again? Nope.
and I'm going to fire my 2 Velataris into the warp fires.
Can't return fire.
So I hit twice and wound on 3s. It's 1 wound. It's fine. Next big blob of Velataris. It's already been guessed at what I'm doing. So it's 10 shots into the
20 shots.
Oh, I can only hit with 5, can't I? This rear 5 have axes.
Oh, yeah,
I don't have the-
10 shots.
So 10 shots into the warp. What are they called? Warp fire?
Yeah,
What fire blasters? That's the one that I'm looking for, the blaster bit. I keep thinking thrower from the Skaven weapons teams. So that's 6 hits, of which 2 wound.
That's a good start. That's a very good start.
2 dead.
2 more wounds.
Oh,
to
2
flag break.
deflags. So 2 more wounds from the deflags,
That's 3 dead.
which isn't too shabby. by the Blob Squad.
They did more damage than the
Yeah.
super heavy 750 points.
Isn't it always the case? So, 20 Blob Squad here. So I've been stalling on this location. Oh, I missed the heavy bolter.
Yep.
Into it. So the heavy bolter into the Marigal from the Stormblade. He's twin linked. 3 hits. And now I need 6s, 2 6s. No,
Gravy.
it's fine. Yeah, so it preserves the fact that I don't really know what to do with that. That squad, because I need to sort of wipe out them Graviton guns, but also I need to wipe out that Marigal. And it's just not really coming together. I'm going to fire my rapiers into the Marigal, is where I'm going to start.
Which ones? Both.
My multi-lasers, my quads have already fired.
They'll win.
So 18 shots, hitting on 4s.
Twin linkage.
Yeah, you know, I'll say it in a non-stupid way. So the rapiers into the Marigal. So the multi-laser rapiers into the Marigal, they're going to fire with their 18 shots. So that's 15, 18. Which hit on 4s with twin linked, and they did really well then. Really well.
Give them a promotion.
The twin link, I think they need it. If they get 35 points of base back, they're doing really well. And then they wound on 5s with their 15 hits.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6. So I thought that was something wrong.
No, I was just counting. So 2 statistically lose 1 wound. Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Down to 7.
You did get like 3 6s then though. So we can't be too statistical about it. My command squad is going to fire into the Marigal. They've got 2 grenade launchers that hit on 3s. Strength 6, so 5s, 1. And then they've moved, so their 6 las rifles are all going to be snap firing because they're heavy 1. So hit on 6s, 1 hit, and then wounds on a 5 because it's strength 6, wounds.
So this person just rolled 2 6s in a row on the same dice.
It's the dice, it's not me. Oh no, wait, no, you don't say that. So I'm going to fire my Velataris. I'm going to fire it at the Grav Rapiers because I actually really need to wipe them out just to have maybe an extra turn of fire from the Stormblade. So I've got 30 shots, hitting on 3s. This is 20 of them, which get, that's quite good, 5 misses. So 15 hits from the first lot. And the second lot to make 30, 15 is 20. Perfectly statistical. Then they wound on, so wounding on 3s, because my hands aren't big enough to to get all them dice. On 3s.
So 13.
Oh, 13 wounds. Thank you very much. So 3 up saves for the Legionaries, of which there's a bunch of wounds left.
1, 2.
Only 2?
Only 2.
2 D flags, 2 D flags.
3.
3.
So that is a leadership check. Leadership 7. They're running. 2d6. 4.
Right. And that's the rapier carriage is dead and 2 more.
Yeah.
No. Rapier, you don't have to remove it from running away, do you? Right.
Run away.
So that's the retreat of the Graviton squad. James, you actually removed your... Why did you remove your Graviton cannons?
Because you've shot with assault weapons and you want to be as far away from my Marigal as possible, which is not going to happen.
Yes. Right, so you thought you'd sacrifice the Gravitons. That's fair, that's fair. Next, into the assault phase.
Leadership for them.
Oh, yes.
Leadership 8 is fine because the sergeant is alive.
Okay. And then we're going to assault with the Velataris if I'm in range
Of
of your artillerists.
So you need an 11.
So needing an 11, you've no longer got anything with the artillerist subtype, so would you like to react?
I'm fleeing.
Oh, you are, aren't you? So I go 3. And go. And just sort of cement my hold on this objective.
For now.
Yeah, going into Word Bearer's turn 4. So at the start of Word Bearer's turn 4, we've got the Marigal is actually like sort of, he's looking pretty clear on that flank right now. The centre is looking really strong, Word Bearers, but I think that's about to, it's about to change. I think this flank is close to collapse.
Yup.
And this one.
So really quickly, leadership for these guys.
Yes.
They are fine. They rally.
Yes. And we'll go into the movement that James does.
Both tactical squads have moved up. This rhino has moved up and luckily hasn't immobilised itself. A little shimmy, obviously staying still. Marigal moved up to meet his friends.
That he's been chasing around for a couple of turns now.
They decided not to run away, but the brave warlord of the Word Bearers disembarked, and the brave warlord of the Solar Auxilia ran away.
Yes, well, I wanted to sort of move with my blob squad so that you'd have to charge the blob squad, but I'd be only going an inch because of heavy and through cover and stuff like that. The warlord, to try and entice you to charge the blob squad, made the charge harder there.
The
What
fire blasters moved up.
Yes, it's not just me that can't remember it.
It's been a long day. The lads kind of moved across to try and snap fire up the big scary thing. The other unit of warp fire blasters disembarked. Surprise, surprise, the plasma cannons remained still.
Yep.
And that's the end of the movement phase. I'll start with the important roll, obviously. Lone last cannon into your big scary.
Okay.
Snap shooting. Hitting on a 6. Are you going to jink?
No.
Evade, sorry. Ah, it goes down. Right. Hits.
Hits! Oh my god. So 13 on the front.
So 4s to glance. Sunder. Is a pen.
Pen. See what it does.
So this is where you need a
Oh,
6. 1,
No.
so it just takes a whole one.
6
Good
up
job.
cover from
Yep.
all the stuff in the way.
Ah.
Oh,
Rats.
I think that's the first time one of them's come off all game.
The warp 5 blast is going to fire up the 2 remaining guys.
Yes. Now I've got 2 reactions in this phase.
Yep.
I'll just let you do it.
Oh look, I hit.
With everything. Yeah.
Oh
and
look, I
they're dead.
kill. What a shame. Can you do a pinning test? Ah.
No, I can't.
So plasma cannons
Yes.
will fire at your warlord's unit. You will get a cover
Can they
save.
see?
Yeah. You'll get a 5 arc or blast. Need that.
Here we go.
Don't want yours. You've touched it.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yeah. So obviously they're going to stick it on his head.
So the plasma cannons into the blob squad.
Yep.
Yes.
That miss. Ooh, that probably goes and hits your warlord's unit. So that's a 7-inch scatter, but it's slightly downwards, so it's misses entirely. So that's 1. Number 2, direct hit.
Yeah. Number 3.
Direct hit. Number 4. Ooh, 11 minus 4 is 7, which is like that.
So to here.
Which might hit your warlord's unit. Oh, so close. And then the final one, direct hit. So that's 3 direct hits.
So he's on that guy's head. On the sergeant's head, gets 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 direct hits, gets 24.
This might hurt.
Oh, I missed the chance to evade.
Did you want to evade?
Oh, I would have done into that.
That's fine. You evade.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
So 2s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones.
So 16 wounds. Because it's 24.
They've got a 3 up armor save or 4?
I've got one with a 3 up.
3, 6. So you got 9, 9 and 7. 9 red and 7 armours.
Right.
So I'll give you a 6 up cover save.
Okay, so 16 6 ups.
So 14 5 ups afterwards.
Yeah, so 14 of 8.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4.
So 10 total dead. Which isn't a particularly bad outcome, I wouldn't say, for you.
Can I have a pinning test at -1, please?
Yes, you can. Is that because of your corrupted unit nearby?
Yep.
Yeah. So leadership 9. Love it.
You're fine. That was painful. So,
Yes.
last cannons. Only 2 can see, and they will be snap shooting because obviously I got hit last time.
Yep.
So, 6s.
I'm going to evade.
Nope. Shame. I tried.
Oh, you were snap firing, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So plasma cannons
Yeah.
into them. Three can see. Let's see how that goes. Small blast. I'll put it on him.
Yes.
He'll get a cover save. Hits. That's hits.
Oh.
Hit. And
Hits.
So how many?
So that's 9 total, because each base is 3.
So 2s. So 1. Can't do that very. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rends, 3 armour saves.
Okay.
So 5 cover saves.
5 cover saves of 6 up, all failed, and 3 armour saves, which is heavy.
5
get 5.
squished.
How many can you actually see?
I can only see the one on the left.
Oh, you can only see that.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just that base removed.
Yay! And there was much rejoicing.
And they are not. Oh, they are immune to pinning as artillery.
I think that's it for shooting.
Okay. So leadership checks. Big blob.
And -1.
Love it.
7, they're fine. So into the assault phase.
Yes.
Charge number 1. These guys into them. I will be going through dangerous terrain, so I'll have to roll for those 2.
Yep.
See if they die. Nope, they're fine. Are you going to react?
No, not from them.
10 -2, which is 8, which I think is in. Yup.
So you within 8, and the charge is made.
Oh, that's magnetic.
Yes. Waiting for one key.
Key charge.
Yeah.
Marigal into the big boy squad.
I am going to hold the line.
Roll leadership test. You fail.
Oh, because of the
It's
-1. So I run away. 5.
I still get to charge you.
Yeah, so if you get a 6, I'm swept because you've just charged a...
4. Again. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are both of us doing? Well,
So I get to move 2, and I'll do it will not die really quickly because I'm here. Yes, so it's back up to 8.
okay. I think they might have seen
What was coming?
Yeah.
So I'm going to charge my warlord unit into your unit of Ventari,
What used to be the blob squad,
which used to be the Blob Squad.
and I can't do anything because I've used my reaction.
Oh look, I'm in with a 12.
Okay. So yeah, you make that 1.5 inch charge.
3.5 inch charge.
Okay.
We'll do this one.
Okay.
So obviously initiative step 4 pile in, I'm guessing your initiative step 3.
Yes.
So I've got 10 guys. No, I've got 9 guys. 8 guys? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 guys. So 18 attacks plus...
+1 for the sergeant.
Yep.
Cool. So you're hitting me on a very solar Auxilia number. So I'm weapon skill 4, so I'm being hit on 4s.
That's... poor. Ish, maybe. Yeah, that's poor.
I think you might do enough to kill those 2 dudes.
Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Not really. 4.
He's still probably going to be enough to kill those dudes.
1.
It does.
Kills 1. Got 1 left.
Kills 2.
Oh, you got 4 up.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill him. And I get to consolidate 4 inches. Come here, my pretties. I will get to you soon enough.
Yes. And then that is Erebus's squad
Yep.
into the crippled, I'm going to say,
The crippled, yeah.
Bellatar's squad.
So I'm going to attack with my Primus Medicae first at initiative step 5.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. No, his weapon skill 6, I'm hitting on 2s. No, your weapon skill 4.
Yeah.
3s. Oh look. If
do the lot.
only that was to wound, but never mind. I'm wounding on 3s.
Yes.
Any feel no pain?
I got 6 up feel no pain.
So 2 of them are dead, and then 3 feel no pains.
Right.
Because that's instant death.
Okay. So 3 feel no pains. So 2 felt pain.
So
it's
that's
4
4.
total dead.
From here. Because it's engagement range.
I'm just going to take that out for now. Oh, you are hitting at the same time as me with the fists.
Yes.
That
So I'll
matters.
do Erebus. So initiative step 1, pile him. Erebus will go first because he's Erebus.
Is he initiative 1?
1 as well. So he's hitting on 3s
Yes.
with... Oh, no, you're loyalist in inverted commas. And then
Yeah.
winning on 2s. I'm strength 7.
You double me out, so that's 4 dead. Before this initiative step, though, my
Yep.
block here gets to go. So I've got 6, 7 because of the medic and dudes. So I hit you on 5s because your weapon skill 5.
6.
Your majority squad is
6.
Oh, because you've got the +1, haven't you?
Yep.
So the 6 hits but doesn't wound. Right, now the 4 die.
But you...
So I've got 6, 7. So you might as well do all your
2,
fists.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. I like... It seems to be 24 seems to have come up more than once. So hitting on 3s. And then I happen to be killing on 2s.
Because you strength 10.
Yup. Not that it would make a difference against your toughness 3.
No. They're dead.
I rolled 1, if it's any consolation.
Not much, not much.
So you've got your axe back.
I do. So 1 axe back.
Doesn't count.
1 axe back.
Doesn't count. He tried.
And I'm all dead. So you consolidate.
Yay! So on consolidating towards obviously the enemy ward and Mr. Big and Scary, the word bearers are making some strong footholds, but the Solar Auxilia are still holding.
Are they? I
Yeah,
don't
they're
know.
still holding.
I'm just looking forward to the one blast that old Bessie's going to get this game.
Well, she's done 1. She's done 3 so far on turn 4. No, she's done 2.
She's shot twice.
Yeah.
It's not been too effective,
Yeah.
is what I'll say. This one might be slightly more since she stood literally right in front of me.
So are your allies.
They don't matter.
Collateral damage.
They don't matter. And we go into Solar turn 4. Right, so at the start of Solar turn 4, I've only really got 4 meaningful options this turn.
Run, or run.
Yeah, basically. I'm going to try and rally the blob squad,
They
who
fail.
don't,
Fail.
and run 7 inches towards my line. So I have to come back this way now that now that they've run directly away from you, I have to now come back this way.
Yeah.
Because it's towards my own board edge.
Oh, if only I was a world eater, then I could charge you out of sequence because you've moved.
No, it's when you shoot with World Eaters.
Oh.
So-
For an Imperial Fist. Oh wait, I don't want to be a loyalist. Never mind.
That squad isn't there.
Yeah.
That was casualties.
Yeah.
That was casualties from down there. So yeah, the blob squad runs back round to here.
Leadership 10A. How great it is, A.
It's great when everything's going great. At this point in the game, it just is.
Vehicle reversing.
Yes. And I'm going to just tilt this for now so that I don't crush all the trees. We're going to get to here with old Bessie, as the name is swiftly becoming cemented as. My command section is going to decide to get out of the way. I imagine you're going to do something right now.
Yes, but I am in terrain, so I'm only moving 3 inches, unfortunately. Which is upsetting, but what can you do? Follow the leader. God, stinky, don't see you, dummy.
But that's so perfect of a song, he's just going to get me demonetised. So
That's your own choice. You can edit it out. Edit power of editing.
no, I'm definitely not editing you singing for Leave it out. My command squad here is going to decide that everything is lost at the top of the hill. I thought it might be my one chance to get some victory points, but they're going to go back down and try and take on the tactical squad before all is lost. And that is all my movement. So I'm going to get into shooting, of which I'm just going to straight away fire old Bessie. So she's going to fire her massive blast.
Is that what you're calling it?
On this dude's head.
Yep. I've already used my glorious martyrdom. I can't evade because I'm fearless.
2 las cannons are going to go into the Land Raider.
Yep.
The Sponson Heavy Bolter into the same squad. Sponson Heavy Bolter into the tactical squad that's over here causing havoc. So, yeah. He goes 6 inches off and nails, I think, maybe even more towards my Warlord's unit from that. Fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
Of course. So, next, I have 2 las cannons into the Raider. Double one. The heavy bolters into the Warlord's Erebus's squad, which is twin linked.
Good thing.
3 hits. No wounds, because you're toughness 5 from...
No, toughness 4.
Oh, so 1 wound. Oh, it takes a wound off
No
one.
pain. Yeah, take a wound.
Yes. And then the heavy bolter into the tactical squad that's rampaging down this side of the battlefield. Then again, it doesn't have to do much to be rampaging on this side of the battlefield. So 2 hits, twin linked. 4 hits, 3s to wound. That's 3 wounds.
Oh, I lose 2. Make your charge more difficult.
I'm going to fire my my Gravis multi-lasers.
Yep.
So the first 14...
Into them.
Yes, into
I'm
the
going to
tactical
return
squad, sorry.
fire.
Okay. So there's 14 hits 5 times. God, it's so hard to do. Do you know, like when you've got a billion dice? So the twin linkedness means 11 hits, and I've got 4 more to make the 18 shots. So 2 more hits. So that is 13 total, wounding on 2s. So 10 total wounds.
So 3+ armor save.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a squad dead. But I get to return fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're dead, so it makes.
Yeah.
Now you remember what I said earlier about the me rolling bad?
Yes. This is where you get like 15 ones after the 6 ones that you
No,
rolled.
well, no, it's more the
armor
8.
saves.
What the 8 fails on?
So you need 3s. Because I'm majority 3.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
5,
At least I don't have to do a leadership test.
10. So 12 saves. Oh, 12 made.
Why couldn't I roll like that? That'd be nice.
I think at some point it's coming back to me. So after that, I think that's actually me just sort of... Oh no, I've got my Volkites here, yes! Yes! The Volkite go first, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 2-ups. Feel no pain. Deflag rate still goes through.
So it deflags.
Fine.
Does it still go through, does it, before
Yes.
damage mitigation?
Yep.
So, Inferno Pistol hits, wounds.
5 up in van. Yep.
Loves it. And that is Solar Auxilia turn 4, in which it's looking fairly ropey now, safe to say. So into Word Bearers turn 4. They can advance in their turn 5.
Yep. So, Rhino didn't immobilise itself. Driver gets a promotion. Moved 5 inches through difficult terrain. Shimmied up 2 inches. For some reason, stayed still.
That's
Again.
the plasma guns, yeah.
Yep. These guys stayed still as well. Obviously, that can't move because it's immobilised. These guys shimmied around the cover.
That's the warp fire
Warp fire.
throwers.
Warp fire blasters.
Yes.
And then the other Warpfire Blasters stayed where they are. Lone Last Cannon Sergeant, doing us proud.
Keep plugging away.
Last Cannons on the Spartan.
Pivoted to fire at the Stormblade.
And obviously no battle will be complete without a Warlord off.
Yes.
So I'll start the shooting nice and quick. Well, I say that, I'm using blast templates, so it's never going to be quick.
Are you a fan of blast templates? Or because I still quite like them. It's just when they... I do think like plasma cannons should be like Necromunda, you roll to hit first.
Yeah.
And if you miss, you always scatter.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, rather than... Because it would just speed up that process a little bit.
I like it that, obviously, they don't get hot.
Yeah.
And if you had a squad of 10, it would get very boring.
Yes.
Because it's, oh yeah, I've got to do this 10 times, but little squads of 5, they do good.
Manageable.
Yeah, so I'll stick it on his head.
You're actually firing it there?
Yeah, why not? Got nothing else to shoot at.
I suppose.
So you'll get a cover save for intervening models and terrain.
Yeah.
That's a good start. So that would be...
Hit 6.
6. So that's 1. Number 2. Good.
6 inches off.
Oh yeah, you can get your stick out. That works.
From there, was it? Or where was it?
From his head.
From his head. 6.
That's 9, 6. So I hit 1.
Yeah.
So that's 7. Number 2. Number 3, sorry. That misses entirely.
Yes.
So that's an 8.
We're into the middle of nowhere.
No, it hits no man's land. Number 4. Direct hit, so that's 13. Oh boy. So that's 7 inches backwards.
And nothing. So 13 total hits on the Velatarius squad.
I'll re-roll 1 failed if I roll it. Of course I don't roll it.
So just roll one more of them?
So this is just normal wound.
Yeah. So 13 wounds, and I get a 6 up cover. Otherwise, I'm just gone. And the reason I've not reacted there is I'm fleeing still after two failed leadership 9 checks. So I get 1, so 12 die.
Oh no.
And yeah.
5, 11, 12. Let's see if these guys are still in range. He can't see anymore. So that's 4 more. 5, 6. Yeah, 4 more.
Of them Balefire Thrower? What fire thrower? Why can his name not stick in my head?
Hitting on 3s. Oh boy. And then wounding on 2s. So that's 7, 6 cover saves.
Yes. So 7 6-ups on the 9 that are left. Ooh, these only 5 die that time.
Great improvement. And finally, 3rd squad.
Yes.
Squad Tertius.
Hits 3 times. 3 6-ups. Oh, 2 die. So that's the Vox Operator and the Sergeant. So that's the Vox Operator and the Sergeant left.
Maragal, just because you can.
The Ball Spitters.
Hitting on 1 hit. 1 wound.
They really want to live.
They live.
They live.
Last cannon.
Yep.
Into your...
Stormblade.
Yep. You get a cover save.
Yes.
Are you going to evade?
Yeah, go on then. Go on then.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to save it for them.
Hits. Needing a 4 to glance. It's a pen. 6 up cover save. Oh, you jamming Baz. How could you do that? Last cannons into it.
Yeah, so that's 4 last cannons from the Raider.
2 hits. Needing 4s. Nope. 1 glance.
1 glance. He's fine.
That thing should have died a lot.
Yes.
Right. Next, more shootings. Plasma cannons.
Yes.
3 can see them. Well, some of them. The back.
Yeah, the back 2.
Better than nothing.
So on the Vox Operator's head there.
2 inches.
Still gets him.
Next one. Misses.
Yeah.
Hits. So I can only kill 2, but I've hit 7.
So that is all 7. So it's 7, 6 ups for cover, or 5 ups for my refractor field actually.
Not bad.
So 4 die.
2 die because I can only see 2.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. So the 2 at the back die, but that is my Vox operator from this squad, which means they can't spread. They were like my backup command squad, so they can't spread their leadership if my Warlord dies.
Oh no.
Not that there's much with a Vox left.
Nope. Well, that's the end of the shooting phase.
Yes.
You lost 2.
Yeah.
So they're still fine, so I'd have to kill 3.
Yes.
They do need a pinning test.
They do, because you warp fire blasters cause pinning. They love it.
They're fine. And leadership. Do they need to take leadership, or are they just still there?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Right, that's fine. We'll just leave them there. They're there. So, charges.
Yes.
Marigal into them.
Yeah. They can't do anything.
He fails. No, that's a 7-inch charge.
Yeah, he's in.
Hallelujah, he finally makes a charge that wasn't a vehicle.
And let's see if I run away.
No.
No, they are on weapon skill 1. Are you charging with your command squad as well?
You're going to fire back?
I will hold the line.
Go for it. Leadership 9, you're fine.
Yeah.
I think I'm in.
Yes, definitely. And then, so what combat do you want to start with? The Marigal that you've been attempting all game?
5 attacks.
Enough hits. 3, 4.
Yeah, you said your weapon
3
skill
dead.
1. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am weapon skill 1, aren't I?
Yay! And he might as well just... I don't know what to do with him, because I'm just going to hop, skip and jump him over here, see if he can punch it. So I'll do the Primus Medicae first.
Yeah. And so in the challenge here...
Oh, Erebus
in the combat,
will punch you.
Yeah.
You'll willingly accept a challenge from Erebus. It is a rarity. Let's do my Primus Medicae first.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. That was bad. And then wounding on...
Choose to squish.
1
dead.
Feel no pain?
No, not in this squad. Only the blobs. So I've got 9 attacks into you. So my 9 attacks from the squad, hitting on 5s. 1 hit.
Wounding on 5s.
Nope. Then all simultaneous. Do you want to go first with Erebus?
No. I'll let you punch first.
Right, so I've got 4 attacks.
Yep.
For my Solar Auxilia Lord. He's weapon skill 5, I believe.
So I'm hitting on
He's
5.
more than, yours is more than mine either way, even if it's 6. So I don't hit with any, but he's mastercrafted. No.
So I'll do Erebus first. Hits 3 times. Squishing on 2s. He kills him 3 times.
I've got 3 invuns of 3 up.
Close.
1. So what strength are you? You're strength 10, aren't you?
Strength 8.
Strength 8. Yes, you do double me out with strength 8.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24.
24 power fist?
I have no idea how many dice that is, but it's less than 24.
We'll count it if this lot doesn't kill the squad, since there's only 9 members left.
And 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
10, that's the squad dead.
9, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah.
That's still the squad dead.
That's still the squad dead.
And we'll go into Solar Auxilia turn 5. So Solar Auxilia turn 5. Big old Bessie.
Is running away again.
She is. She's not going to let you get close. She's going to get to there. My command squad is going to move to here.
I'm going to use my movement reaction to just get closer, because advancing is good.
That it is. My rapiers are going to continue moving out.
Sideways.
Yeah. And that is all my movement. So I'm going to fire with Bessie into the command squad, just out of spite more than anything now. It's got to do something at some point in the game. Yeah.
Either or.
There, yeah, there, wherever.
That way
3
4
inches? 4 inches on BS3.
You'll probably still hit something.
You'd hope, but...
So, yeah, you're there. So you are 1, 2, 3, 4. You hit 4.
So at strength 9 AP3, I need the rends.
Yep.
Or the breaches. 2 breaches and 1 wound.
3 breaches. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, breaching 4.
So armor save, fine, and then 2 5 invulnerable saves. That was painful. Then the las cannons
Not too painful.
and the heavy bolters.
So, yeah, the las cannons, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
5 ups, 1 more dies.
Are you not toughness 5? Oh no, you toughness stays.
Yeah,
I keep thinking
toughness
one of
stays the
the
same,
ones.
strength goes up.
Then the heavy bolters. So, then the heavy bolters. He's finally got his eye in. And that's 5 total wounds.
5 2 pluses. Ooh, that's not good.
And the Primus save.
Fails. Sorry, Bobby Jim.
Next, I'm going to go with my quad multi-lasers, and they're going to fire into the tactical squad.
I
in front
will
of my
return
companions.
fire because
Because why not?
I can't. I don't have any other actions to use.
So I've got 15 here, so I'll need to roll 3 more afterwards. Twin linked allows me the re-roll of the first load. So the twin linked, only 2 misses from the first lot. So the final 3, twin linked, no, that's 15 total hits. And then wounding on 2s, so it's 12 total wounds.
Let's see if I can do better than last time. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm down to 4 guys.
Yes.
But I will return fire with my Furies of the Legion 23 bolt gun shots.
Okay.
3s. And they seem to be following suit on misses. And 3s again, was it?
Yes. Because my majority is still 3. How many's that?
5, 10, 11.
11. So 11 3-ups. Oh, that's worse than last time. So that's 5 total deaths. That's 1 kills a carriage, 4 kills another carriage. So there's only 1 carriage left.
But you don't have
And
to
I'll
have a
actually
leadership
need that
test.
one. I know I don't because it's my shooting.
Yeah.
So next, my quad battery here. The quad battery here is going to fire into your tactical squad. It hits once, strength 8, doesn't wound. I'm going to fire my command squad into your tactical squad. So 2 grenade launchers, 2 hits, 2 wounds because it's strength 6.
I'll lose 1 more.
And the las rifles, so I've got 6 las rifles. Hitting on 6s, because I didn't remember to look whether they only moved 3 or not. I think they might have moved 6. 2 wounds.
They're alive!
Yeah,
Any more shooting?
that's it.
Leadership. Oh boy.
So they run in and they run 9.
Jeez. Tough it, boys. Run away.
Okay. So that is that, and it's over to Word Bearers, turn 6.
So Word Bearer's 6th and final turn didn't quite go to plan. Marines rallied. Yay! Then Rhino immobilised herself. Boo!
So he now gets the sack after getting that promotion that he got last turn.
Yeah. So the plan was to bomb 7, then disembark 7 and get onto the objective, which is my main
Yes,
point
you're
of going.
revealing it at that point. Yeah.
I failed because he immobilised himself. Las Cannons had to move to try and kill that. Erebus and friends are going to try and make a 11-inch charge.
Yes.
Maybe. Grav carriers tried to move and shoot it, but can't really see it.
And this was all in the name of you wanted to get onto the objective and survive.
Yeah.
So by which you thought you would like the plan was then kill this.
Yeah, because it would just turn around and go bomb or thunderstrike it, and at that point I'm a bit sideways. But I failed. So shooting.
Yes.
Tactical Marines will be firing into those guys. So that'll be 20 shots.
I'll return fire.
So 20 shots hitting on 3s.
Just out of spite. So how many wounded on 3s?
10.
10 wounds. So 10 4-ups. 4, 8. 10. 10 4-ups. Oh, you kill.
4.
2. 4, which is 2 total guys. Because I have 2 wounds each as a companion.
Oh no.
So my return fire, I've got
2 grenade launchers.
2 grenade launchers and 6 dudes. 2 grenade launchers. Hits twice. 1 wound.
Oh.
And the las rifles hit 5 times and wound 5 times.
And I lose 2 more.
I will say you have had the most unlucky tactical squads that I've seen in a long while.
Danger close, 3 plasma cannons into them. And when I say danger close, I mean danger close. You will get a 6-up cover, so... I know I can't actually... I can see with 1 because Rhino's butt.
Okay.
So... Oh, it actually hits. So I hit
6.
6. 2, 4, 6. Oh,
5.
2 armours. What's your armour?
4, so I don't get an armour.
So 5 invulnerables.
5 invulns, 2 saves, so 3 dead. And that is...
Pinning test.
I am pin.
You're
So
get to
a
be
pinning
pinned.
check. So leadership 9, they
You're
love
fine.
it.
Rhino with 2 combi bolters.
Yes.
Combi. Yay, wounding on 3.
4 hits.
3 wounds.
Ooh, 4-ups. Oh, another one
Yes.
dies. So he's just the Proclamator, I think he's called.
The important guy. So we'll go to swing to the other end of the board.
Yes.
The important shots. Snap shooting las
Oh,
cannon.
not that one. I'm not going to evade that one.
Rats. I tried, viewers, I tried. Snap shooting las cannon. No. Normal las cannon.
I'm going to evade.
Okay, thought you might. Hit you 4 times.
Yep. 13 on the front, as we know.
3 pens and a glance.
So the cover save of 6 up for the glance. The cover save of 6 up for the pens. That's 3 failed. And now my evade.
Yeah.
On the glance, no. And the pens,
1.
1 saved. So that's 3 hull points go through.
The 2 pens. Hey, my
Which
current-
does an extra D3, which auto wrecks it. So it explodes on a 6.
Yep, so that's a 10-inch explosion.
A very big one. So it scatters, it hits, and does nothing. Kaboom. So that is old Bessie off the table, and no one to charge for the command squad.
Boo.
So yeah.
Leadership for those guys, and
Yeah.
then it's your turn.
Leadership for the command squad. Leadership 9. They love it. On an 8. So my turn. I am going to pass, and we will join everyone in the outro. Okay, so that is the end of the mission. You would get my deployment zone.
Which I tried to get 3 times and had 2 tactical squads annihilated, and yeah, I just
What the
couldn't
last
get it.
one just blocked off. Well, I think that was just so incredibly unlucky by my Gravis multi-lasers.
Getting 8, was it 8 wounds through out of 11 shots?
Yeah, something
Well,
like
8
that.
failed saves out of 11 shots.
Yeah, which is just ridiculous. Mine was score on turns 2, 4 and 6, of which...
Every time I just went, oh look, there's something near me.
Yeah. Oh,
Kill
they're
it.
popping their head out. That's the easiest one to kill. I'll just kill them. So we actually came down at the end to a 0-0 tie. Now, I'd written this mission...
3.5.
Yeah,
4
3.5
years
years. Whenever Melos 2 or 3 was, whichever them was.
20,
So,
yeah.
it was Melos 2, so it was like 4 years ago.
That was a good event.
So it was for basically, yeah, it's for an event. It don't matter as much if people tie. So I think going forwards, I'm gonna I needed to do some more playtesting on these missions anyway. But there's going to be like a tiebreaker aspect, the primary objective is the primary, and that's what you're playing for anyway. But then if it comes down to 0-0, then there is a tie.
Well,
so I think you definitely won that based on attrition style.
Slay the wall, price of failure.
Yeah. So there needs to be maybe not lots of tiebreakers because then that could result in a tie.
Yeah.
But just for the mission, a tiebreaker either in each type.
Yeah.
Separate or one overall.
Or you have it as a D3, so you're less likely to just get, oh look, I killed these 3 things, you killed these 3 things, or this in a 3-3 draw.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that breaks, I would say, your 4-for-none record into the 5-for-1 that you were hoping for.
No, I didn't get a 1 because I didn't win, did I? So I've still lost.
By quirk of ridiculousness.
I've come joint second, it's fine.
Right. But that is quite a good game. I think old Bessie needs to learn to hit something.
I think the big terrain piece in the middle, if it wasn't there, the game would have been completely different, because if obviously you don't have that much anti-vehicle, but you've got enough to blow up my rhinos, and when my rhinos are dead, you just go, ha, pie plate. So, not that it's a pie plate anymore, because that was the Apocalypse 10-inch blast was what it used to be, was it?
I think so. I think you can fire it in 2 modes.
AP and a dispersed and whatever the other one was.
Whereas now it's just the 1 7-inch. And I think it goes 2 ways with that. I deployed on my left flank with that and thought maybe the companions melters go right.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you put your warlord and everything over there, that was why the first turn, no firing, I need to just hoof it across the field. Yeah. And if I can see something, I can see something. But
seizing was a very big change, because the dynamic change. I'm like, well, I still need to kill that thing, and it's now easier to kill that thing, and my 2 Marigal that I sent to kill it didn't even get close to it, because I'm like, oh look, something else shiny, I'm just going to run over there.
But I think you Marigal, I know you were chasing that big Velataris squad for a couple of turns.
And failed 2 5-inch charges.
That took up my... If you hadn't have done that, I would have got that primary objective win, because that is what removed me from that central objective. So it actually, even though you didn't make the charge, it still did its job. And that was like a 270 point unit or something like that. So it got its points back just off that one thing. And that Aurochs, don't forget about the Aurochs.
Don't.
But yeah, with that, I think you guys be the judge. Tell us in the comments who you think won. And if you like that game, don't forget to like and subscribe, because obviously you're going to tell James that he won. There's no way that I possibly won that. So you're going to already say that in the comments.
You can take the moral victory of I took the high ground and then lost the high ground.
Yeah, I don't think it counts for taking the high ground if you lose. You meant to chop off someone's legs and 1 arm if you take the high ground.
I think my Marigal just about did that. He went, I know the plasma cannons did that. I was like, oh look, you're missing an arm and a leg, and
oh no, body parts everywhere. So yeah, and with that, we'll close it out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Oi.